guys, welcome back. It's your girl AOE shit. I'm back in another video. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So, as you read by the title, yes, we're getting into what to expect at basic combat training in Fort Leonard. So I call attention.
You never salute indoors.
Do not salute indoors.
Doesn't matter if you're calling attention to an officer, if it's an anthem or airplane, do not salute indoors.
Do not.
No, just listen. You'll get smoked for that too. And please, like I said, attention to detail is key. It's like key. If a drill sergeant comes in from far away or behind you.
No.
If a drill sergeant comes in like from far away or behind you, you don't call at ease. You're like, I didn't see you were too far away. That's not a fucking excuse. They're gonna be like situational awareness, use your peripheral vision or whatever. Yeah, learn how to use that shit. Use your peripheral vision.
Don't try to move your head.
Attention to detail. Look at their range. Like if they're not a drill sergeant and they're just a sergeant, you say drill sergeant, you'll get smoked for that shit too.
You will.
Or like it doesn't matter. You have to dress them by the correct rank. Like if you say anything higher or lower, you'll get smoked.
And if your battle buddy is doing something wrong, don't let them continue doing nothing wrong. Don't let the drill sergeant be the first one to correct them because you're all going to get smoked. Just correct them first.
This is the principal rule of basic training. Like we said, they break individuality. One person is wrong, you're all wrong, okay? Everyone pays for one.
Everyone pays for that.
So even if you like the person or not or whatever, you're still a team, battle buddies, you gotta correct them.
And make sure you dress right, I mean, if one person forget a glove, say we're going to the range, you cannot use your glove.
Dress right dress means everyone is the same.
Everyone is the same.
So for example, when they say ground your gear, dress right dress, it means you all, if one has it to the right side, you all have it on your right side. The same way, the handle is facing the same way. The military is really big on dress right dress. It's gonna be the same with your base. Like the setup has to be dress right dress. Everyone has to have the same.
And your bed has to be made all the
same way. The shoe display has to be the same way.
Same way.
Everything has to be folded the same way. But either way, it's like it applies for every company, but every company has a different way of doing it. So they'll teach you. Don't worry about it.
They're gonna teach you one time and one time only, and
you better learn from it. Oh, and when they say don't worry about it, you better fucking worry about it.
You better worry about it because you're gonna get smoked.
The fuck out of you, probably. I don't know what you did, but worry about it, buddy. Reflect so you don't do it again.
Please. And if they give you a hit time, be out there early.
You have to be at least 10 minutes earlier. And like the military is extremely punctual. Like it's not like the civilian world where 1-2 minutes late, that's nothing.
And make sure you have a battle buddy. Make sure you don't go nowhere without a battle buddy.
Rule 2.
Keep a battle buddy by your
side.
Always.
Always.
And if you if you're coming down for final formation and you left a battle buddy upstairs,
you're fucked.
Upstairs by himself or herself.
Like specifically the Army, we're very strict on the battle buddy system. So it can't be a male or a female. It has to either be 2 females, 2 males, or 2 females and 1 male, or 2 males and 1 female. Like, I don't know about you, but in my company, let's say, someone was by themselves without a battle buddy, lay down, you're casualty. And on the CQ microphone, they'd be like, for example,
battle buddy, help me.
No, not even. Second platoon, you have a casualty, come get them. And they'd have to, like, do a drag or a carry, like, whichever ones we learned that first aid. Or sometimes, the drill sergeants would legit have, like, a PT session. Like, they'd have cones and stuff, and they'd have to pick them up back and forth and shit. And it was just such a... like sprint carrying them and all that. Just don't do it. Just don't be without a battle buddy. Don't do it.
For our company, we like battle buddy, I need help. Battle buddy, I'm hurt or something. You're a casualty. Battle buddy, I got shot and I can't walk or something. Yeah. You have to call your battle buddy. And if you like, say we have child food and not child food. What's the What's the food we get?
At the DFAC?
No, when we not at
MREs?
Not MREs. The DFAC food.
Field food.
Field food. If you get field food and you forget a spoon from my company or you forget silverware, Be like, battle buddy, I need silverware. You gotta sign it off until battle buddy be like, I got you, battle
They're
buddy.
very strict. It's not the civilian world. Like, you're becoming a soldier now. The military is very strict. It's not like you could just walk in the middle of the line, grab it. Look, even the way you wait for chow, whether it be defect or field chow, is very strict.
Yes.
You always have to have your tray or plate like covering your face. Only your eyes are exposed. You have to like walk. It's very strict. Snake line that's being snaked. And then when you're like, for example, whether it's field chow or you're at the defect, you have to sidestep. If not, you'll get smoked and called out.
Your heels better be together. And another thing,
and now
do
your
not
feet
walk
together,
in front of a formation.
Never.
Do not
ever.
walk in. Unless you're PG.
And if a drill sergeant's there, you do have to say and ask drill sergeant permission to pass. Don't just be cutting them.
Don't cut in front of them. Just
unless you want to be pushing the ground or you want PT.
Drill sergeant, private, such and such, permission to speak for us, and then we had to request permission to pass life. Don't
always be in parade rest when you are talking to a non-commissioned officer. Like, for example, drill sergeants. And when you are talking to an officer,
do not talk with your hands.
It's a position of attention.
Do not talk with your hands.
Just like you're not supposed to look them in the eyes, don't talk with your hands. I hate that shit. Don't move your head either. Don't be nice. Don't be like we're doing now. Like, don't do that shit.
No, you stay like this and be like, drill sergeant, can I do this, or can I go, like, for example, drill sergeant, may I go utilize the latrine or something like that? And they be like, yeah, because they ain't gonna stop you from going to the latrine.
And at the beginning, you're really not even supposed to. Like, they'll give you the breaks for it, but as it goes on, the phases and all that, yes.
And don't call it a bathroom or restroom. Call it a latrine.
Latrine is the word for the bathrooms here in the Army. I know the Navy and the Marines
in the
call it the
cafeteria
head,
is the defect. What else?
Yes, defect. What else? You're always gonna do PT in the morning.
PT in the morning.
Always, at least an hour. Like, for example, the day depends what you have to do. Like, for example, if you're gonna go to the range, which white face almost every day go to the range, because that's like really based on qualifying, learning how to use your weapon. You will wake up extra early. Wake up time is usually 4:20, because by 5 you have to first formation. You do your hour and a half of PT, have breakfast, get changed, go to the range, come back, clean your weapon. That's the first thing we do. I think we covered almost everything. Oh, and ladies, it does not hurt to bring extra amount of pads, sanitary products. Like I said, when it comes to hygiene,
make sure you bring
extra
personal items when you go to the field
for your boots,
just in case your battle buddy might need it. Just in case.
Inserts, bug spray, all that good stuff, sunscreen. It doesn't hurt to have extra. But like I said, I repeat.
And don't be the one that's putting on lotion out there in the field.
Don't be the idiot.
Because why are you putting on lotion?
The whole damn suitcase. Like, honestly, everything you need can fit in the duffel. Make life easier for yourself and bring a duffel. You know why? Because when you come here, you get the famous green duffel that you see us carrying, and then after, when you get the rest of your gear, you're gonna get another green duffel. And they also give you a black bag, which is your personal bag,
by yourself,
which you're supposed to fit your personal bag in the black bag. So that's what I'm saying. If you're bringing this big ass suitcase, how the fuck can you fit that in there? And when you go to AIT,
you're taking all this with you.
You're only allowed you're only allowed to take with you 2 green duffels. Of course, you have to take the personal black duffel, which means you have to fit it in the green duffel. In one of them, which is why I say in your peer, if you're buying all this crazy shit, I don't know how the fuck you're gonna do that, but you have to. And it has a weight limit too.
The
it
best
can only
way
weigh 50 pounds each.
To do is, if you have a lot of stuff, send it back with your family on family.
Yeah, I mean, it's still
graduation.
You can also send it back by mail, like if your
that's
family doesn't come anywhere, but it's expensive. That's what I'm saying. Like, save the time and money for
and
yourself.
if somebody family member is watching and they have a family member coming in, send them letters. They gonna tell you not to send, but send them a letter. It helps. It does help. It doesn't matter what we have bad days. We have challenging days.
Honestly, not everyone gets a letter. And I'm gonna give you some advice. If you're the dude or the female that gets like 10, 20 letters from their spouse, from their family.
Oh
You will
my
pay.
God.
You will make your platoon
I forgot
pay.
all about that.
And
Like,
don't have your family or your friends send you candy or whatever as a prank.
do not.
You will pay, and the drill sergeants will eat it in your face and not give it to you.
And do not tell them it's your birthday. I promise you, do not tell them it's your birthday.
So,
if you're turning like 22, they're gonna make you do 22 push-ups every hour that day.
or 22 burpees. And our push-ups aren't like the normal. Our push-ups is like 3 counts for 1. So you do the math.
So, do whatever you want to do. Tell them it's your
Whatever
birthday
floats
if
your
you want
boat.
to.
Hey, if you want to get more strong, do
They'll
it.
be like, oh, it's your birthday?
So it's your birthday. Okay, get
Okay.
down and push.
How are you turning?
Or 8, or the
They'll be
8
like, how
count
you turning?
push-ups,
Oh,
or the
God.
T push-ups, the hand release
The
push-ups.
8 count push-up.
Oh,
I
and
hate
especially when you're doing PT, sound the fuck off. Because you have to
Sound
sound off with the
Whatever
repetition.
you do, sound off.
Sound off,
Whatever
especially
you do,
with PT.
sound
Sound
off.
That is a really
Like,
good advice. I'm telling you. I know you're thinking like, okay, whatever, but I'm telling you, because there's gonna be
You'll
some
see
people.
when you get here.
Yeah, you'll learn. You'll learn
Right.
real quick.
You're gonna be like, I wish I would have listened to her when she said sound
The
off.
importance of sounding
But
off.
no.
Everyone, just do what you're told, execute, and soon you will be
Yeah,
patched and
both
have
of
the
us
badge.
searched for videos to watch before coming to basic training. It's not a lot out there, so that's why we're mainly
I
doing
mean,
this video.
they are, but they don't cover,
They
like,
don't cover
everything. There's just like
everything.
the same information.
Same.
Oh, and if you're afraid of heights, I'm sorry, but
Oh,
you have to do the confidence
I'm
tower.
definitely afraid of heights.
It's not as
And
bad
still
as
have to
you
do
think.
it.
And
I'm still not
honestly,
doing it again.
the equipment is really secure, so don't be
It
scared.
is.
Like, there's a lot of
Don't
things you
care.
have to do. They stress you out. They make it seem like it's the worst in the world. But the drill sergeants, you might think that they hate you or they're assholes, but it's their job to, protect you and whatever. Because if anything happens to you,
It's
they're
gonna
fucked.
fall on them.
Exactly. So they're there the whole step of the
And
way.
make sure you're drinking water. Make sure your camelback is filled.
That's another
24
thing.
seconds.
Everyone, because like I said, because of one person, you will all pay. So
Like,
if
they
whoever
will
has
check
their
your
camelback
and they will
empty,
ask you,
you're all
why is
fucked.
your camelback not full?
Oh, and if you're about
And
to
don't
get
be like,
smoked,
I filled it up this morning. I've been drinking. No, don't even say
it always has to be full. I
Just
mean,
have
like
it full.
heavy,
Just
fat.
have it.
Like that shit has to look
Every
pregnant.
time you get a break to go upstairs, wash your hands, utilize the latrine.
They
fill
will
your
literally
camelback.
tell you that it's for that. They'll tell you utilize the latrine, fill up your camelback.
And don't
But-
be the one that come back down with a freaking empty camelback.
Don't do that to yourself or to others.
And
Like I
make sure
said,
you
don't be
eat.
that one person who fucks it up for everyone.
Eat.
Oh, and for
And eat
phone
and
time,
eat.
they will literally tell when they say you have 20 seconds to get the fuck off. You better
got
hang
20
up and
you
get
got
the
20
fuck off.
seconds.
Because
Yeah.
if not, you'll ruin it for everyone. It depends on the drill sergeant. Some will like leave the time for you to use your phone freely. Some will be like only calls if I catch you texting or whatever, or even they'll say if I even catch you crying, I'm gonna cut everyone's time in half, or I'm gonna take away all the phones. Like I said, don't ruin it for everyone. If you're gonna get smoked the fuck out of you,
Yes.
like sometimes they will warn you because they will tell you drink water, start drinking water.
When they tell you that and you ain't doing nothing but sitting around, oh, you getting smoked.
That's your fault.
You're definitely getting smoked.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. The drill sergeants have this reputation, but they say to themselves like, they don't want to come here just to yell at us. You think they like yelling at like that? You're
don't.
probably gonna be like at the beginning, what are you talking about? Of course they do. They don't. They yell, look, this is another thing that especially the army shows you, but the military in general. Accountability for your actions. Be an adult, because we're all adults if we're joining the army, right?
Nobody
Accept what
forced you to be here.
What someone else did, because like I said, even if it's not your screw up, it's just as bad as if it was your own, because we all pay for one. They call it spot checking your battle buddies.
Yeah.
Point check them. Like for example, if their uniform is fucked up or whatever,
Fix
tell
it.
them, fix
Oh,
them.
wait. You can't do sharp. Just say battle buddy, permission to touch. Don't
Or
touch
just
them
say-
before your battle buddy. They just like,
Let's
okay,
say I'm
just fix
fixing
it.
you this and that. Like,
Just don't go and touch
don't
them,
think
'cause
that the army has
some
gone
people will
that
sharp
crazy.
you like
It
for
depends.
and everything. Just
They'll
stay
look.
away
They'll
from
tell
it.
you. They'll talk to you about it in the sharp class. It's not as
They
bad as
will.
you think. Oh, I can't touch anyone because they're gonna sharp me. No, like honestly, and obviously everyone can tell. Like if you're actually trying to sexually touch someone or whatever, or like for example, you bumped into them by accident.
It's
or you're
like
fixing their uniform.
our drill sergeant said, assist, assault, assist, assault.
There's a
You see the
difference.
difference to touching? Assault.
I mean, I'm sure
Feel
someone could still assault you like that, but
Yeah.
I'm kidding. You got what we're trying to say.
it. You get it. Don't do that, y'all.
females, like, don't think you're slick, like, oh, I'm gonna put on and have this lip gloss or whatever, or ring, and I'm gonna have a mask and they're not gonna see it. Don't, like, it's only 2 months.
And for the males, make sure you shave every morning.
Seriously, you're not allowed to have a little stubble.
They're gonna tell you, pull it on your mask. And if you...
Guys, seriously, just comply. Make it easier for yourselves. And listen, like, if you listen, like, literally, my drill sergeants, when they smoke us, they'd be like, why do you choose violence? Because when you smoke the fuck out of you, you can't blame anyone but yourselves. And you know what? They're completely right. Like I said, accountability for your actions. If you do everything right, they have no reason.
Learn your Army values, too.
Oh, like, this is the biggest tip I think I can give you that my drill sergeants have given me. Don't give anyone a reason to talk shit. Just don't.
It's easy as that.
Drill sergeants will either remember your name for good reasons or for bad, and that is up to you which one it will be.
Choose your poison. I think that's it. We covered a lot of stuff. Like, if y'all have any more questions, just leave it down.
If you have already gone through basic training and have anything more else to add, in the comments below, please. Any more topics, any more questions in the comments. We should do another series for AIT when we're done with it. You do have a little more freedom with AIT.
Yeah.
Like, you're allowed to wear light makeup, earrings, this and that. But it also depends on your only small, and it can't be nothing like extravagant or too loud or anything. It all depends on your company and your MOS too. Obviously, once you're in the real big army, it's different, it's more freedom. That's what I'm saying. Comply. Listen, you'll get through it. It's not that bad. It's not that long. You got this.
Don't give up. Because you got it. It's going to be hard. It's going to be challenging.
They make it like that intentionally. They legit break you to remake you into a
It's just mind games, you guys. It's just mind games.
It really is mind games. That's what I'm saying. Mental strength is so important in this. If anything, it's even more important than physical. They're right there. Because you got to be strong. But you will get stronger here. That's what I'm saying, especially if you try. But mental strength is necessary. Don't let these drill sergeants get in their head what they say. Just listen, execute, comply. Don't give them reasons to talk shit.
Don't.
Do what you're supposed to. Listen. Be at the right place, at the right time, with the right uniform.
And make sure you're doing, if you know, like, just do the right thing.
And bay maintenance. When they say bay maintenance, you better fucking be cleaning your bay. Because they will surprise check.
They will come up. Don't be just sitting down.
Oh, and another thing, males and females and fire guard. Don't be fucking around. Be in the right fucking uniform because they will also do surprise checks.
And they do checks.
Want to be caught doing their own thing. I'm telling you.
They
will wake up the whole company and smoke all of you, and they don't give a fuck what time it is.
They don't. It could be 4 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock,
it could be 2, 3,
2 o'clock.
whatever.
You're getting up, and you're gonna do whatever they tell you to do.
I'm telling you. Make it easier for yourself. This is no joke.
But
it's called basic combat training for a reason. It's not high school. We're soldiers. You're gonna find a lot of people very immature. Yeah. No offense if you're one of them. There's a lot of people who are just fresh out of high school. Honestly, age has nothing to do with maturity. There's also a lot of old people that, not old, but older, that don't know what they're doing in their life.
And she was more mature than most of the females that was in my bay.
Don't listen to
female
that.
Bay is so terrible. Not every female bay. But some people you won't get along. It'll be all a lot of. It's toxic.
Pay attention.
It's very toxic.
It can be toxic, but like I said, surround yourself with positivity. Don't pay attention. Focus on you on being a good soldier, and they will notice that.
Just fake it till you make it, guys.
I mean, I think that here the phrase that you are who you hang out with, like who you hang out with, says a lot about you. Yeah. Does apply because the drill sergeants do notice, and hey, sometimes if they see you're a good soldier and you're hanging out with someone they consider bad, like a bad, they will tell you and they will warn you.
They will.
So like I said, it says a lot about you too.
A lot about you.
They notice everything. You think they don't? They've been in this for years. They read you as soon as you get there.
Yes.
If they think you're shitty or they say something like that, prove them wrong. Don't let it get to you. Don't be the person who's like, well, fuck this. They're saying I'm weak, this or that. Don't give them the reason to say that. Prove them wrong.
They don't mean it. They don't take it personal.
They're just saying
don't take it
seriously,
personal.
especially in the beginning. And a yellow and red face, don't take anything they say personal. They're gonna be extra at everything.
Say you're not gonna do it. You're not gonna make it. You're gonna make it.
They're gonna be like, oh, not even half of you are gonna graduate.
Yeah. You're gonna make it.
You're gonna make it, and when you get patched on the forge, you're gonna feel proud as fuck for everything you've done.
You might even share
through.
some tears. You mean like
don't, because they'll make fun of you. Don't. And they're gonna shake your hand and say congratulations if you deserve it. Because if not, they'll. Hey, I remember I
got a whole patch.
I had a female in my company and another platoon that my drill sergeant. She's very honest. I love her. She's so badass. She was shaking everyone's hand. To some people, not everyone, because like I said, she's very honest. She was like telling them good job, and that she told me good job, Moira. And to that female, she skipped her and she said, I don't know about you. And went to the next person.
Oh my God, yeah.
Drill sergeants, honestly, are brutal.
Wait till who plays? Y'all see the
But like I said, if you're a good soldier, then hey, that won't happen to you. They'll feel like you deserved it because you earned it. Oh, and for the gas chamber.
The gas chamber.
Okay, when they tell you break your security, the seal, do that shit. Because if you take too long, they'll make you do it again, and not just you, your whole group. And like I said, you don't want everyone to eat.
The gas chamber ain't bad, y'all.
It's not as bad as it seems. Well, it depends on the person. Okay.
It depends on who you are.
But it's still not as bad as they say. Do as you're told. Take little breaths. Take little breaths. Like you do have to lift it, but that doesn't mean you have to take a big ass breath either. So just go.
Then they're gonna make you take the whole thing off, so you might as well just breathe in all of it. I'm breathing it all in. Just breathe it all.
You can't hold your breath either. I mean, breathe normally, because some people get nervous or whatever. So when the drill sergeant is like, breathe, take a big ass breath. I'm just like, what?
What in the world?
Don't do that either. Just breathe normally.
Just
breathe normally. But do it like. I had a girl in my group, a female, what are we gonna call? Oh, that's another thing, by the way. You can't say girl, boy, him, her. You have to say males and females. But anyways, I had a female, and she was like taking too long to break her seal. First, she wasn't like lifting it enough, and my drill sergeant almost made all of us go again. And I was like, fuck you.
And for my company, do not call a drill sergeant by their name. You better use
that is every company. You're not supposed to say their
Drill sergeant.
So depending on the company, you say the acronym for their name, like Alpha, Bravo, whatever. But some companies you don't. But this is the main rule for every company.
Do not call them by their real names. You're not their bad buddy.
Even when you're talking about them, you do not say their name. Obviously, when you're like talking with other trainees, but like if you're with the drill sergeant and they say like which drill sergeant told you to do that, don't say their name. It's a test. They will fuck you up. Oh, I didn't know you were friends with this drill sergeant. You chilled drank at the bar, this and that.
Y'all became friends over since
and that don't smoke you.
Don't do it. No, don't do it. I promise you do not want to do that. Don't do it. Like.
And when I say don't have contraband of any kind, I go, like, I'm serious, I'm going back to that subject because you don't know how serious it is, and they will do surprise inspections. And you're probably like, oh, but they can't check through my shit, this and that. No, they can. They will get special orders, and they will, like, literally be allowed to flip your shit upside down and throw it all across the day. Oh, surprise inspection. You know what I forgot? The importance of securing your shit. Yeah. They find your shit unlocked. Make sure they will literally throw everything out all over the bag. You have hair products, shampoo, conditioner, detergent, whatever. They will spray it all across the floor. Don't be the one to leave your code on the back of your locker. They gonna open it and jump. Oh, and don't be the idiot that has a diary or notebook, whatever, talking bad about the drill sergeants or just like a journal in general because they will read that shit. They do not fraternize. Do not. Don't think you're slick. Because the drill sergeants don't say anything in the moment. They always notice it. Like, this is the thing. Y'all think you're slick with that shit and you keep on going just because the drill sergeants don't address it at the moment, but they notice everything. And then they won't say anything until they have enough to, like, you know, like, evidence, whatever. So, you will get to give you an Article 15. You could even get kicked out. You will. Just, like, they do not play with fraternizing. Don't do it. Don't do it. Wait until you're at AIT or graduate. And don't even do the AIT. If you're going to do it, don't get caught. I'm just be smart. Be smart about it. Be smart. But just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't think we're saying do it. We're telling you not to. Don't do it. But if that's on you, if you're gonna do it, be smart about it. Don't get caught. I didn't tell you to do it, okay? Not me. Don't do it. You didn't hear us. You didn't hear from us. I said no. But so you guys, till next time, make sure you just let us know in the comments. Please let us know. We'll be happy to respond. Any more advice you want? Anything? Any doubts in general? Just let us know. Here we are.
And that will be it. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel.
Don't forget to. I'm kidding. I don't have a YouTube channel, but hey, I'll
she
be
will
here
have
with
one
her.
soon. Don't worry, she gonna have one soon.